Day 5, Alderly Edge. Like I said the other day, we'd have done a massive one. If the price there was cheaper, I'd have paid there as well. I don't mind putting a little bit in because it helps with the upkeep and it keeps everywhere looking nice. It helps pay for staff that work here that maintain it. So it's money well spent. Out with Crabman again. We're at Alderly Edge. We're going seeing a few mines and some caves. Once again, somewhere I've not been before, but in the spirit of keeping a bit of variety, today's hike is in a forest. As far as parking, if you was to come here, there's a few different options. So there is a car park here. This isn't where we are. We've chose to park in the main National Trust car park. £5 parking for 4 hours, and I think it was £7 for the day. So we've paid the £5. We'll be round in less than 4 hours. Well, that's a good start. We're about 200 yards in and we already took the wrong path. For some reason, my watch didn't buzz, so we'll see what happens. But we will make our way around like usual. My route will probably be zigzagged in and out of everywhere. We was walking through, we found a little cave, so we went to explore, and there were two lovely ladies sat in there that work for the National Trust, and one of them's got some lights on, and she took us for a bit of a walk into the Hobbit's hole. I wasn't allowed to film in there, unfortunately, but if you come down, it's a really cool little experience. And apparently it was where somebody was digging out by hand looking for ore and didn't find any, so he got so far and then gave up. But yeah, it was quite a cool little cave. So onwards and upwards. We're now actually on the path that we should be on, so fingers crossed we'll have something that we can actually show you soon. This is new pond that they're digging out. It's part of the Bollingwood project, so they've got a bit of a thing that you can scan on the signposts. So what they want is when people are coming through and they're taking pictures, to just share the pictures online so they can see how the trees are affected, any movement in them or deforestation or anything like that, or the bits that are coming down or how they're growing, things like that. It'll also be to track wildlife on the new ponds, make sure that the habitat for them is perfect and that they're thriving. It's a really good idea. It's something that I've seen a couple of times this week, is these little scanning bits, and I think it's a really clever way of monitoring how the environment is thriving, because you can see through that pictures that progress throughout time. Quite like so far how they've done the paths here, so I don't know if you can see. If you're not very good at mapping, then it's quite good because you can follow them, but I like how they've done it, where they've just put the little bits of wood in the ground. It looks quite natural, so it's not taken away from the area, because what I find with a lot of places is they tend to put big concrete slabs in the way or stones throughout, and I think it ruins it to a degree, makes it more accessible, but it's not for me. So Dylan's just spotted our first mine entrance. It's got a sign on it saying about, obviously, if you want to go into the mines, you have to go through the caving club. The lady that we were speaking to before as part of that, she'd already explained that to us. It may be something that I potentially look at seeing if I can do in the future. But we'll see if I can put my big boy pants on for that, because I'm not so keen on enclosed spaces, and if it's got anywhere tight that's going to be pushing in against me, it'll be a no-go for me and I'll have to try and find my way back out. So we'll see what I can do, and obviously if I'm filming that, I'll have to look at what other filming equipment I can get, because obviously it's going to be very dark down there, and as much as I've got my filming lights, I don't know how good they're going to be in something that's that dark. Not made for us fat lads, that. So we've just done the edge. We didn't stop there, we just got a couple of clips. There was some kids up there smoking the devil's lettuce, so we just left them both to it. As you can see, the views are still incredible, and I've got a little bit of footage as well about the paths. The paths are still really cool. They're still dead windy, cut up, they're all dug out of the rocks. Like I said, the ones there, you can barely tell it's a path. Just put a little bit of a wooden plank and just sort of fence it off, but it keeps them looking a little bit more natural. We're off down now. I think it's Stormy Point, what it's called, where we're going next. We found another little hidden cave, and it's got a little druid's well in it. So this hasn't actually appeared as a point of interest, but there's the cave. It's only a shallow little cave, that one. Had I brought my water filter, that's the water I'd have been drinking. You could probably drink it straight. We'll just hit our next point of interest. It's not Stormy Point. It's called the Hidden Rocket Outcrop Viewpoint. So I'll just bring you in and let you see where that is. Points of interest that you can see, there's certain ones that I know previous to being here. Obviously I've never been to Alderly Edge before, but the tower you can see in the middle with a little black bit on the top, that's Manchester Airport. If you go over to this side, the big tall buildings you can see, that's Manchester City Centre. So we're just getting to Stormy Point now. These rock formations alone are absolutely outstanding. As you can see, it looks like there's some kind of mine or something down there. Seem to be holding the rock up using all these pillars and these brick things. So they always say you shouldn't have favourites in this life, but out of the edges that I've seen here today, this is definitely the coolest, got most features, and definitely so far my favourite. And we're here on our own, which makes everything better. So that was Stormy Point. Crabman seemed to really enjoy that. We've just been there for a good half hour, 40 minutes with him running around like mad, looking at everything. So really good spot. Like I said, by far my favourite thing I've seen today, and it's been really good. I've really enjoyed today. We're now looking for a druid circle, so they shouldn't be too far away from where we are. My watch is going mad, so that means I've got to turn, I think. But yeah, let's see if we can find that. So my watch map reading skills once again are astounding, and I've took the wrong path again. But found another path that's going to take us in the right general direction. Potentially, we may miss out the druid circle, but if we've missed it, we'll go back and find it. So yeah, I was very posh then. So yeah, we've gone past the druid circle, so we're going to go back for that. But in the meantime, Dylan's found more caves, so he's going having a little look, seeing what he can see. We've eventually found the druid circle. We took a bit of a detour randomly through the forest, just decided to just wing it a bit, and we've stumbled across it. So we just got to the abandoned mine in Dickens Wood, and this, I know I've just said it about the last one, maybe my new favourite spot. It's actually still got part of the old cart lines from the old mine cart, and they lead on to the entrance to the mine. So I'll take you down there now. Obviously the door's boarded up, like with the last mine entrance, but once again it's one of them, if you get in touch with the Miners Association, they can arrange trips in there for you. So we're now looking for Clockhouse Wood Stream Crossing. So I don't know where that is, but we are going in the right direction. We've triple checked the map, so hopefully we'll get that. Hopefully it's going to be something exciting, but we've not got long left to go now. I think there's probably less than a mile to get back to the car. One last little hill, because we've been very up and down throughout the whole route that we had planned today. Found Clockhouse Wood Stream Crossing. Dill's currently on it now. It's just a couple of boulders essentially. I don't know massively if this is something that's, if you're coming down here, is massively worth coming and seeing, but if you've got kids it'd be quite cool. As you can see, the stream crossing literally consists of about 3 boulders. I am, however, seeing as we're over this end, going to take a little detour off our path. I've looked at my map and we can get up this way. My original map took us back off along the path we've just come from that way. So it makes sense for us to go up this way, and I'm intrigued what that rock formation is there, so I'm going to go have a look. So this is apparently our path, although looking at it on camera it looks a lot better than it does in real life. So we're going to give it a go and wish us luck. I take that back, it is clearly a path. It's just been having that tree down, it looked like it wasn't accessible. On our way down now to Woodland Waterfall, I didn't think it'd be there, but I can actually hear it, so that's pretty good. I have noticed by looking at things though, that the path that we've walked up has took us way higher than we need to be, because we're just about to do a big descent, which is annoying, but it's all extra fitness, isn't it? It's been another really good hike today, another good one. I always like coming somewhere new, especially when there's so much stuff to see as this. Really good place if you've got kids to bring them. I definitely recommend it. There's not been very much I can grumble about, and that's saying a lot because I'm a grumpy old man. But there's nothing left really to show you now, so I feel it's the perfect time to end it. So from me, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop me a like, comment, subscribe, all the jazz, you know what to do. So it's bye from me, Dill.
See you on the next one.